Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Man United agree loan deal for Vincent Aboubakar. This is according to Saudi outlet OKAZ. Vincent Aboubakar is a forward for Al Nassr. Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo is at Al Nassr. Vincent Aboubakar has been at Al Nassr since 2021. When he officially signed for Al Nassr, he signed a 3-year contract. So his contract expires next year. Al Nassr got him from Besiktas. So do you think he would be a good replacement for Ronaldo? Now I want to give you some more news regarding Joao Felix. Manchester United have cooled their interest in Joao Felix. Sky Sports not so long ago said that Man United had been offered the chance to sign Joao Felix on loan. But Man United are not willing to pay the loan fee what Atletico Madrid are demanding. Not so long ago, it said that Man United made an offer of 3.5 million to take Joao Felix on loan until the end of the season, and Man United are willing to pay his full wages, but Atletico Madrid have said that they want around 12 or 13 million euros. It recently said that Jorge Mendes was accelerating Joao Felix's exit. Now, according to reports from Spain, Arsenal will definitely sign Joao Felix. Felix has been at Atletico Madrid since 2019. Atletico Madrid got him from Benfica for 113 million, the fourth most expensive sum paid in football. He's under contract with Atletico Madrid till 2026. Joao Felix is well known for his versatility. Can play as a forward, a winner, and an attacking midfielder. So far, Erik ten Hag has brought one player in this January transfer window. That was Jack Butland. We've got Jack Butland on loan until the end of the season. Man United, of course, are paying his wages. We got Jack Butland because not so long ago Martin Dubravka's loan was terminated. You know, Newcastle recalled him from his loan spell at Man United. I'd say Jack Butland will be making his debut in the game against Charlton in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. So Jack Butland is our backup keeper now to David De Gea, so now Tom Heaton's obviously third choice. Jack Butland obviously joined Crystal Palace back in 2020, only played 10 games. When he officially signed for Palace, he did sign a 3-year contract. Before, Jack Butland had loan spells with Derby, Leeds, Barnsley, Birmingham, enjoyed 2 loan spells with Cheltenham, and before he was at Stoke. And when he was at Stoke, he was actually a regular. You know, this January transfer window is Erik ten Hag's second transfer window as Man United manager. Erik ten Hag has confirmed that he wants Man United to sign a striker this month, but he revealed that he will not burn money in Man United's search for a striker. Revert back to last summer, Ten Hag brought Terrell Malacia in, Christian Eriksen, Martinez, Casemiro, Antony, and he brought Dubravka in. Ten Hag has spent over 200 million as Manchester United manager. He's also got rid of a lot of players as well. And he's certainly going to get rid of more players this year. This year, Ten Hag will get rid of Dean Henderson permanently. He'll get rid of Telles permanently. He'll get rid of Bailly permanently. There's a chance Maguire will leave this year as well. He's a backup centre-back, obviously following the arrival of Martinez. Jones, he'll get rid of him this year. Tuanzebe will leave this year. Brandon Williams will leave. And Wan-Bissaka will leave. And Wan-Bissaka's not our first choice right back. Diego Dalot is. Diego Dalot just come back from injury not so long ago. Ten Hag will get rid of Fred, I'd say, this year as well. Jadon Sancho, could possibly leave the club as well this year. He hasn't played for a while due to lack of fitness. Was it last year? Erik ten Hag did say that Jadon Sancho is not physically or mentally ready to play. And we've got quite a lot of winners now. So how's Sancho going to get in? You've got Rashford on the wing, Antony, Garnacho, Elanga. So I just don't see how Sancho's going to get in. And Tom Heaton, I can see him leaving as well this year. Ten Hag, he's the right man for Manchester United. He's really proven a point since he got appointed in. It's took Man United a good 6 years to find the correct manager. And there's been games this season where I do like the way he's approached them, so I've given him a lot of credit for that. This is Ten Hag's first full season as Man United manager. Like I said, his expectations this season is to get the club a top 4 finish. We're certainly in the top 4 race. We are 4th. Joint points with Newcastle. If Ten Hag could win a trophy this season, that'd be even better because we've not won a domestic trophy since 2017. Last year Ten Hag got named Premier League Manager of the Month, don't forget. He replaced Rangnick last year, didn't he? He's Man United's 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. Revert back to when Ten Hag was at Ajax, he did very well because he won Eredivisie titles, won Dutch Cups. Back in 2019, guided Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals and he developed the young players well. Also at Man United, you've obviously got Benny McCarthy, Mitchell van der Gaag and Steve McLaren, who of course Erik ten Hag recommended in. The Glazers are still at Man United, but I do believe they will be gone by the end of the season. Well, towards the end of last year, it said the club is aimed to be sold by March. Towards the end of last year, it said that the Glazers had set an asking price of between 6 billion to 7 billion to sell Man United. Revert back to the 30th of December last year, Avram Glazer was spotted in Doha, which is Qatar, trying to sell Man United. Got to get the Glazers out of the club though. They've been a massive issue at the club for so long now. And for so long, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned the club for around 17 years. They purchased the club for around 790 million back in 2005. We've obviously got John Murtaugh and Richard Arnold at the club as well, and last year Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Man United in an advisory role. Man United have obviously let 5 managers go since Ferguson. Obviously after Ferguson we had Moyes, we sacked him. After that we had Van Gaal, we sacked him. We did win the FA Cup under him. After that we had Mourinho, sacked him after almost 3 years in charge. He enjoyed one good season at Man United because he won 3 trophies in his first season, but Mourinho wasn't good in his second season. He had like bad disputes with the board, bad disputes with the top players. And, that played a huge part in him, getting the sack in the end. After that, we had Solskjaer. We sacked him in November 2021. He was the Man United manager for almost 3 years. And after that, we had Rangnick. He left last year. He was Man United's interim manager for around 5 months. But like I've said, we do look a good team now under Ten Hag. But, he's not going to replicate what Ferguson, did at the club. No manager's going to replicate what Ferguson did at the club. Alex Ferguson, greatest manager of all time. He brought success to Man United because he won 30-odd trophies, including 13 Premier League titles, but he didn't settle in straight away because he didn't win out in his first 4 years at Man United. Ferguson was the Man United manager for around 27 years. So he was a long-serving manager. Ferguson retired 10 years ago. The only mistake Ferguson made was recommending David Moyes in when he retired. Obviously, before Ferguson had Ron Atkinson, weren't that good under him. We had Wilf McGuinness at one point, weren't good under him. Matt Busby, we enjoyed good periods under Matt Busby. But we enjoyed bad periods as well. And Franco Farrell, we had him, was it in the 70s? We got relegated under Franco Farrell back in, 1974, was it? Good 40-odd year ago now. Franco Farrell passed away, was it last year or the year before? But, in the last 10 years or so, Man United have spent, over £1 billion. A lot of money. As you all know, Manchester United recently beat Everton 3-1 at Old Trafford in the FA Cup 3rd round. Man United are now into the 4th round of the FA Cup. It was a good performance by Man United against Everton. It really was a good performance. Of course, Anthony scored from close range. Came from Marcus Rashford's far post cross. Good to see Anthony make his return because Anthony missed the game against Bournemouth. Obviously, Conor Cody equalised for Everton. That was from a calamitous mistake from De Gea. Conor Cody also scored an own goal in the game. That came from a Marcus Rashford cross, so he played a part in that goal. And Marcus Rashford scored an injury time penalty. Rashford has took his tally to 13 this season, and he scored in 5 successive games for the first time. And obviously, Erik Ten Hag has backed Rashford to keep scoring, and he hints at a new position for Rashford. But reflecting on the win, that was 8 wins in a row at Old Trafford. So anyway guys, that's everything to update with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.